may not look balanced, but this is aligned. Be a water balloon, be an air balloon, be a hot air balloon. Your nostrils are also meridians. You have, like calculus, an infinite number of meridians. Just like you can have something down until the God particle is found. So too can you have and divide these elements of you. That's why you are an infinite. You're an infinite healing. You're an infinitely developing system of biology and water and nutrients and soil and proteins and lipids and hormones and transmitters and blood molecules. And you're a system. You're a blueprint. Every cell has a blueprint for how to form that new cell. You can flex your hand muscles. And you can do that by changing the desired flexion, the desired position of your finger joints. You can do that by putting them at different positions, at different distances away from each other, drawing them together. You see these relationships? This is how you become more efficient. This is how you awaken to this capacity that you possess for maintaining a healthy weight, because 85% of your weight loss is through your breath. Think about it. You inhale O2 and then you exhale CO2. Every breath there's another molecule of carbon. You're a carbon-based life form. If your cells are metabolizing the food that you consume the way that they should be, and your cells are metabolizing and performing all of those functions of distributing nutrients, of transporting waste, and doing all the things that those organelles do, if they're replicating in the most harmonious, aligned way, you don't get cancer cells. You don't get deviations from that perfect blueprint code that has worked so far to keep you in a perfect living relationship with the force of gravity. There are ranges of motion that become flowing as you change the point of your gaze. You're changing the contraction of the muscles You're changing the focus, which is changing the way that those light photons activate your visual cortex, and the way that information is summarized with the other stimulus around you, the temperature of the air, the breeze, the other sounds, the visions of people moving, the ideas that the teacher's conveying through images and through sound waves. That's perfecting you. Why do I need to do that? Why have I synthesized this system for self-perfection? Because I'm the least perfect amongst us. I don't even have 100% of my brain tissue. I've had 2 surgeries that removed the cancerous portion of it. A portion that, if it hadn't been removed, would have allowed a hive of cancer cells to go out and use that perfect soil for creativity, for causing electrical relationships, for drawing nutrients to the process of cell replication. I know I'm not going to be alive forever. But that process of trying to become the most right that I can be is absolutely essential for teaching others how to be as right as they can be, as perfect as they can be, because what this is showing me is that we've still got room to improve. As great as we are, as much knowledge as we have acquired, we still have room to improve. And that's a beautiful thing, because a lot of people feel like there's nothing that they can do except donate a few dollars, except vote, except show up at city council meetings, sign a petition. You can do it for yourself. The front lines of this conflict, this contending experience, this competition, this collaboration, this confrontation with the force of gravity in the atmosphere and the soil and this earth. This project to confront our pollution, the costs of consumerism. We need it. We need technology. Technology is so empowering. We wouldn't know where we are in the universe if it weren't for our technological development. But how efficient can we make it? Do you remember the first Star Wars, Episode 4? Think about where Luke lives. It's a desert planet, Tatooine. And they live with the most high-tech gadgets and robots and forms of artificial intelligence within caves that have rock paintings on, as if that society had been ongoing for thousands, maybe millions of years. Or maybe it was just the way that they chose to decorate it. Maybe they were the first ones. We don't know. But there's a juxtaposition of high technology within very simple surroundings, very simple structures that protect us from the elements that might take away all the moisture in our bodies or exhaust our energy stores. And take us out of this game of life that can be so magical, but will always be rich in resistance There is going to be something that you face, some individual, some opposition to you understanding your potential and then developing it and creatively synthesizing your potential into a piece of art that is yours. That is something that you can claim to be derivative and representative of your essence, of your core awareness of your responsibilities, of your role in your family, in your community, in your nation, in the world. Every American is born with American privilege. Every one of us. We have a moral, ethical duty to not waste it. See the variations of these? My foot's in front. That's something that the 2x4 leg accommodates. And it changes the lateral alignment of my center of gravity. As your hips go, so too must your skull. Changing this just a couple inches changes every consequential ascendant gravitational mass relationship. From the earth or the ground or the floor opposition to the crown point of our skull. The crown point, they're uThrones. This is my crown, what it is that you wear on your head and how you wear it. Still trying to keep a loose jaw. And then I'm trying to contract my lips. I'm trying to contract my cheeks in a way that brings the force to open it and to release it further. I want that jaw to be as long as possible. I want the breath to come in as high into my sternum